Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. We're back for some more Oxygen Not Included. Hope you're doing well, Ayla Avo, Carmike, Jen, please, you're indeed today's killerfish. Hope we're all doing well. We're running dangerously low on Fanta, but other than that, we're fine. Yeah, it's just more metal volcanoes today. That's probably what it's going to be. We need more metal. We're going to keep milking the bionic dupes for all they're worth. And we're going to get that all set up. Maybe some more automation on the home planet. And, yeah, maybe some stuff with Paku. I've been doing a lot of thinking about Paku today. I'll leave that little cryptic hint, but I think we're going to be getting more than one video on Paku's on Sandbox Showcase. Because frankly, there's more than one topic that I want to focus on. And if I do it all in one big video, it's going to be like a 2-hour-long video. I've realized this. So, yeah, we've got all the bionic dupes in their ammo suits. They're just wearing them the whole time. They breathe from their internal oxygen tanks anyways, so they don't need to be refilled. So they can just wear them. And the suits only take damage when they take them off. So they're just not going to take them off. So this means they get the scalding resistance, they get the liquid exposure resistance, and they get the increased attributes. And they all have suit wearing boosters, so they don't even have the athletics penalty. Many of them actually have the skill for exosuit penalty reduction as well. And I'm pretty sure you can get that pretty early on. You can get that 3 skills in. There really doesn't seem to be any reason not to do this. You are still wearing your suits even while you're eating your food. See, they're using the Great Hall now. That's interesting. They have actually changed this. Is this a Great Hall? It is. So now, Bionic Duplicate morale is also very easy to solve. Because their total morale cost is below 20. And the Great Hall is 6 on its own. So between everything we've got here, let's actually have a look at the skills menu quickly. I think we've got some skill points to assign. But yeah, I really think we're going to struggle to overload these guys with skills now. Do exosuit penalty reduction stack? I'd assume not. Yeah, that's probably worth checking, isn't it? Let's have a look. I think generally, if people are at 41 morale, they have all the skills they need. Let's have a look at Mr. Lonely. First, but not the last. So, let's see, athletics. So they've got exosuit training, +6, suit training booster. So the booster itself gives +5 athletics. That's the benefit of the booster. And then all their other boosters give +2. The ammo suit gives -6. So no, the exosuit penalties, offsets do not stack. If we go in here and have a look at the skills menu. It would be helpful if it said how much the reduction was. But that's fine. I think we just need to send all the boosters over. We should just start sending all of the boosters over to the new asteroid by default. Because that's where all the bionic dupes are going. So, can I really not set these all individually? Oh, hold on. I clicked A. Yeah, okay, there you go. All boosters should go in there now. Good job. Just finishing off some drywall for the labs. All the geotuners are ready, but we're lacking power. We have got a little hydrogen generator up here, but the main purpose of the hydrogen generator is to just remove all of the random hydrogen. There's too much of it. I'm gonna need to dig some little bits to remove some more as well. Did anyone ever actually go back and look at what caused the hydrogen? Because I can't remember. Maybe we ran an exosuit at some point or something really weird like that. I don't know. I think that will do. You've carved out the fire pole. That's good. You go there. I think I'd rather dupes be able to leap on the fire pole down from here than go the other way. Plastic ladder would actually be good, but I'm going to save the plastic for construction generally. Hello, Uglavis. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I need to turn my lamp. I can't believe I did like half the stream yesterday without chat and all my gubbins down here. That's not very smart. Oop. What's happening?
30 months. Simply the best.
Mwah. Mwah. Thank you very much. Mwah to you too with this. 30 months. That's not bad. Congratulations. As always, any revenue generated by the stream is 100% reinvested back into the stream. Currently, I'm saving up for a new computer. This computer is fine, but it gets too hot, frankly, for late game. And when we're in the middle of a heat wave. The aquarium chiller is certainly not helping. I need a liquid-cooled PC. That's what we're going to do. So, yeah, that's what this money is for. I may also have a separate goal next month to actually get another external hard drive, like a bigger one, so I could store all of my videos on there, because I'm reaching the point where I'm running out of space for videos, or I'd have to start deleting things I actually don't want to delete. We've been going at this a while. Yeah. Liquid-cooled PCs typically put out more heat, not less. Yeah, but, like, I don't care about the heat in the room. That's all just saving me on my heating bill. I mean, if it's a heat wave, then maybe we're an issue. Then humidity starts becoming a problem. I should probably actually get like one of those humidity meters, so I can actually determine what the humidity level is in the room, and then if it gets too high, just stop what I'm doing. I think we could do this as well, although the sand is going to get in the way. I don't think I really care about this hydrogen. Your laptop gets up to around 80°C. Yeah, that's me on a good day. I've had the CPU at 95 before, and that hasn't destroyed anything yet. But that one day where it was literally, the chiller was running the tank at 24, and my computer, or the room must have been at 35 or something. That was crazy. Like, we literally had condensation on the tank because of the chilling. That was absolutely ridiculous. Never again. Is that internal temp or what it says in Task Manager? It's what it says on the Asus Armory app, which I think is just looking at the components. Right. I do not want to geotune these metal volcanoes yet. I think they're all... I'm not sure they're all dormant, but, like, we don't have the power to run all of these geotuners at once. And, frankly, we need to actually make a... We need to make a... transformer grid before we really do this. Your laptop is 98C internal. Yeah, but I mean, you're playing Dyson Sphere program. I'm not surprised by that. I mean, I'm glad that you're probably not having any major issues. But yeah, it could get a bit hairy. Right, can we actually get this done? What are you guys up to at the moment? Storing salt. Okay, I mean... that's fine. None of these fuels for the geotuners will go off. They're not going to off gas or anything, so this is all very safe. That's good. Yeah, deliver those things back. I think we could definitely remove this. I think I will just put another ladder here as well, and then we can extend this shaft all the way up. I want to make sure we can access everything pretty easily, especially now that the dupes don't care about water spilling on them. I think we could actually fill this up with water as well, you know. I kind of even want to leak a little bit more onto the iron volcano. We could do that safely. So I think we do actually just release all of the water. We'll do metal volcano stuff in a minute. I just want to get the asteroid layout in a pretty neat space. We need to import all of the power banks as well. Just do this. Let's just check. Okay, so what's the timing on the teleporter? Yeah, the teleporter's nearly ready, so let's actually send someone across soon. And let's have a look at the boosters, because we should start receiving these now. Oh god. Right, okay. Let's just look in here. Right, Sonia, you can get advanced schematics. You can just get a construction booster, that's pretty easy. Let's see, Chip wants a researching booster, ideally. You know what? I'll give you a digging. I don't know. Let's have a look. You've got the mechatronics booster. That's fine. You want the digging boosters. You, I think, want the medical boosters. Oh, I know what we should do. It's annoying that it kind of quits you out of that menu when you do that. Give you that booster. We need a suit training booster for one of the dupes, unless I've actually given them it. I have given them it. Okay, great. You get a ding booster. This seems good. This actually seems good. Okay, we'll just leave it then. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that for now. Is there a purpose to this wire? There probably is. Do I want it going diagonally? I think at this stage it would just be quicker to lead it the other way. Yeah. They didn't even start building that yet. So let's just actually do this. I think if we literally just lead it up here. Yeah. Just do that for now. We want to get this place nice and tidy. We're setting up 8 bionic dupes at the moment. I think once it's actually running, we'll just have a couple of them here, and we'll keep the dupe count relatively low. We'll just see how many dupes we can have to do all the geotuning errands. And there'll probably be a little bit of shuffling resources manually as well. We can dig this and finish off this room too. Hottest you ever got was 103C. Your GPU is pinned at 100% usage. Oh god. You'll be fine. This should be a door, shouldn't it? Am I ever going to bother with plum bathrooms? Probably not. I think this... shower. The game is saying you will shower. That's not optional. I'm just going to put a pitcher pump here and a pitcher pump here. Or maybe actually here. Because this water level is going to be high enough once we pour all the water in. And it's probably worth actually... It's probably worth having just a bottle emptier somewhere. Just a random one. We could just have one here. And one here. Well, this is kind of random. We'll ignore it. It's never shut down from temperature yet. Fair enough. So if I was going to let this out, if I let this out down here, it should all feed back down here no matter what. So I think we're just going to let it go. There you go. Leave this, because that's what we're currently using to go there. The discharger. So the power bank... Ooh. I just saw lightning directly in front of me. Yeah, it's stormy weather at the moment. It's warm and rainy. If I disconnect suddenly, you'll know what happened. My wife's literally on the way to the train station at the moment getting a train ticket. I hope she hasn't been just struck by lightning. I should be laughing about that. I'm glad lightning's not a thing in this game. Can you imagine? Well, I guess it is when the bionic dupes actually get stressed out. Good thing that's never going to happen again. You can remove this too. Right, I think just random water bottles could go in here. This isn't a very high priority task. Make this a higher priority. And make this a higher priority. Yeah, we'll do Metal Volcano stuff in a minute. This one's dormant now. It's interesting. These... Okay, so the Gold Volcano is going dormant soon. The Iron Volcano is going dormant soon. Okay. I think we concluded that this bee has to die. I think what I'll do is I'll have this Iron Volcano face this way, and this Gold Volcano... I'm hoping we can actually just have this Gold Volcano with one turbine, even geotuned. I think we probably can. Right, dig that out, please. Dig this out. I don't mind if we get a few odd liquids in here. A little more water down here is fine. Let's speed it up again. Oh, wait, no, hold on. We gotta send the bionic dupe. That's what we were waiting for. Right, so we won Eduardo, I think. We'll just speed up and get Eduardo down here. How are the puffs doing? Looks like they're doing alright. We're full of chlorine now. That's good. Get them out of here. You're aiming for at least 6 million white matrix per min in this new save. That's absurd. That's absolutely absurd. Oh, I forgot I was making bracking for people. Right, let's make sure that Eduardo has the boosters first. Eduardo is just getting all the suit training boosters. I think what I'll do is I'll give you that, and I'll give you the decorating ones as well, because we're not going to have another decorator. So you may as well do that. We definitely don't need a chef. Okay. So what else do I want to do? You know your laptop can handle it because there's a save ready at the level I tested. Well, that's good. It's always good to set achievable goals. Right. Are you actually sending power banks, or is this beneath you now? I think you've been sending a lot of other stuff. Wow, look at all this jungle juice. What's the gas situation in here again? Yeah. I don't think this is going to change, but I think this is acceptable. Wow, that map mode lags a lot. Let's sweep this water up. I built some... Let's see. I built some transformers down here, and we've hooked up the natural gas pump to that now. So we definitely shouldn't ever run out of power to run the natural gas pump. That was important. This is dormant. Did I say I was going to geotune that? I think I did say I was going to geotune that. If we needed to. How much abyssalite do we have? I don't know. Well, we've got 1,770 tons. I think it would be wise to set up geotuners for that. I think what I will do is I'll set them up in this room. There's a little shaft here, but realistically, I want everyone to start using this shaft. So maybe I'm just gonna... If I put a little tile there, maybe we put some more geotuners down here. And what we could do is we could activate this only if there's a power shortage. Only then do we activate the geotuners. Because I'm pretty sure we set this up specifically in case we needed to geotune it. So we might as well actually build the capacity to do that. Right, remove all this stuff. We don't need the vent anymore. Deconstruct this. Because as we end up building more stuff over here as well, we should actually like make sure that we have enough reliable power to sort it out. And if that means using a little bit of abyssallite, we have so much of it, then I don't mind doing that. It's not like we have magma volcanoes on this asteroid either. So I don't feel bad about that being a bit of a waste. This is just full of salt. The chlorine vent, that's fine. One, two, three. 4, 5. And then we'll put a door at the end, and then we'll have a ladder come down here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Remove these random ass vents. I love how there's so much just completely random stuff here from where there used to be a base, and I've just completely forgotten what it was actually supposed to be doing. So this room will be an exact copy of the other one. There's probably a slightly quicker way of doing it than this. Whoa, we have a lot of conveyor rails through here. Nope, that wasn't right. The Bardic dupes have other stuff to do anyways. Just let them crack on with it. If we start getting idle Bardic dupes, then I'll know it's time to actually go back and look at things. Yeah, this should actually be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to agonize over this. This should work just fine. And then power-wise... So I want this to go onto a separate transformer that I'm going to turn off. It needs to be one that I turn off if the power is okay. So if this is red... So if the power is low, this activates. So I just want to hook it up to this. But I think it's slightly more complicated than that. Still not 100% convinced this makes sense. So this... So, okay, let's have a look at this. So this is saying, if the power is high, turn these on. So these are currently turned off. Everything else is turned on, because this battery is more than high threshold until low threshold is reached again. This should probably be 10, right? That probably shouldn't be 0. And then this is set to prioritize the hydrogen power. And then what about the natural gas power? That's set here, and that's set to 55 and 45. Okay. So I think what we want is, if this is turned off, we actually put a NOT gate on and we activate all of this stuff. Yeah, I think that's what we actually do. Because if this is off, then that means we don't have a lot of power. This is charging back up. Okay. That seems fine. So what we'll do is we'll put the NOT gate in here. And just run this along the ceiling. Oh, we can't reach the ceiling here. How irksome. You know what? This is fine. We could do... In fact, you know what I'll actually do? Move that one up. Put it here. And then connect it along here. And then we can reach everything. And then this will come down here. And then this is going to just plug into the geotuners. Here. Yes. Okay. And then... power wire. So then the geotuners I don't mind, because we're just turning them off. We're turning them off if we don't need the power. So this could just be hooked up to any old wire. Now, what is this wire hooked up to? A lot of stuff? That's fine then. How's the solar power looking? It's charging up. A shame we can't tweak these slightly. Looks like some slime's been building up over here. That's okay. You don't think I have enough geotuners? That is kind of my modus operandi now, isn't it? Like, this was like the one problem that I solved a while ago. Like, actually solved how to use them. And then I've just overcommitted to them ever since. Yeah, just stick this here as well. What is this one? Oh, it's the pouring liquids. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's a good one. And then all I need to do for that is put a manual loader in... I don't know, I'm just going to put it... That's even the best spot to put it. I'm literally just going to put one here and one here. It's not that important. Oh, whoops. Yeah, don't cancel all of that. And then just load these with a bit of slate every now and then. Yeah, we had a lot of geotuners on the thumbnail. You know what? Actually, that one could go there. That's fine. We had a lot of geotuners on the thumbnail yesterday. I'm hoping we will actually suck up all of this polluted oxygen at some point. It's going to take a while. Hopefully the carbon dioxide level is just rising. We shouldn't be generating that much more polluted oxygen from anywhere. I think most of it's covered up now. This may be producing a very small amount. Okay, so set all of these to the natural gas vent. Can I just copy that setting across? No. That would be too easy. Oh, it did work. Oh, okay, I take it back. Sorry, game. Sorry, game. I love that it's just called the infinite spill. Ooh, I left some coffee. Yes, I do actually still have some coffee. Yeah, because, like, we've literally got infinite storage on this natural gas. So, like, why not get more natural gas? I believe we're already running... Okay, so the issue with this is... we're already actually running the natural gas when we need to. We should be. We don't have enough. Why don't we have enough? Did I disconnect this pipe? Why is this disabled? This should be above. We just haven't had our natural gas vent turned on the entire time. Like, we built this, built the infinite storage, and then this was set to below instead of above, so we've never been running any natural gas power. Great. Well, I mean, it was working before we changed the room, and that was probably, what, a couple of streams ago in this run? But that would explain why we're kind of browning out. Have you actually been making the, oil? Yes. Good. Not that you guys need lube oil now. We have almost 100 tons of slime, by the way. We are slowly converting all of this polluted oxygen into slime with our puffs. They're doing pretty well. What's going on? What do you mean breathability? What you talking about, Willis? You know what? Just dig this up. There's no real good reason not to have this exposed, is there? How's the rest of this looking? The random sand falling down is annoying me. Right, this discharger. So, we're getting the full power banks here. I think... oh, I remember what we were going to do. Oh, whoops, hold on. I need to redoor this. Deconstruct this. Put some doors back here. And then what I'll do is I'll put the discharger out here. This doesn't actually need to go on a smart battery at all. In fact, I could have two. I could just put two here, maybe. That seems fine. Because what they'll do is they'll dump all of their empty power banks here. They don't have any power banks here. What's the situation with that? Are we... no oh, we haven't been charging the power banks because we've been out of power. Or... oh. Why is this not going anywhere? Oh, oh, all the power banks are loaded up in here? Why aren't you building this wire? Do you not have the material? I don't think they have the material. Okay. You need to build that urgently. Because all of the power banks awaiting the Bardic duplicates are in here now. We got many power banks. Do I need to do another urgent shipment? I may need to do another urgent shipment. Where we just tell them to do it manually. That's probably fine at this stage. We only actually have one Bardic dupe here, and we're going to send them across to Cycle 480. I'm really excited to get to Cycle 500, because then we can actually confirm if we can A, print the prehistoric stuff, and B, print the slicksters. Because if we can't get the slicksters, that's going to change what this run looks like a lot. I should have thought about that. Yeah. Is there like an access issue? I don't think so. No, someone's on the way to do it now. That's fine. I think the temperature is very gradually increasing here, but the problem is we are heating up all this debris. This is why it's taking ages to heat up the rooms. What we got? Ice. I don't really want any of these. Get out of here. Oh my god. This lets you select the planet that you get the hotkey for the printing pod. That's very interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing. Is that a mod thing? Because I know we have the duplicate stat selector mod. I'm curious. I've realized an issue with this plan. If the lights aren't receiving power, they won't get the errand. And then if these are turned off, they won't get the errand. So the geotuning will never happen. I think we should be geotuning it if we're actually burning it. No, that doesn't make sense. Should I have these hooked up to the essential base power tasks? Because this generates more power. I think maybe that's what we do instead. We just hook it up to a power wire that will power no matter what. Or we could just have an ammo sensor hooked up to it, but I don't know, that seems kind of lame. So I could hook it up to this wire, or I could just hook it up to another wire over here. You know what, let's just do that. Let's just do this. So what we'll do is we'll take... I think what we'll do is we'll take these wires. And I'm going to bring them up here. Then we'll put some more transformers here. I need to deconstruct all the automation I just did as well. Sorry. That's not going to help anyone, I don't think. So now I need to put transformers here. These need to go this way. And the heavy watt wire needs to go here. And this just needs to be... This just needs to be active no matter what. So this always needs to be powered. Oh, wait, I realize what I need to do now. Don't deconstruct this. This always needs to be powered, but it should only activate if this automation's on. Okay. Did I deconstruct it? Did I deconstruct everything yet? No. Okay, good. Yeah. So the difference is this will always stay powered. That's what we want. And then the automation will determine whether we geotune it or not. And that means the lamp needs to be hooked up to that power source too. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, how's it going over here? Let's set these to power banks. We have the power banks again, that's good. As this going? You're still building all of this? That's good. These temperature plates do take a while. That's fine. Who's idle? No one should be idle. Oh. Okay, one person is idle. That's fine. Calories are doing okay. That's to be expected. Okay, this storage is going down. Let's have a look. So, we're pumping it. We're pumping and dumping. Yeah, we're running all of this now for extra power. That's good. These tuned up? Yes, a couple of them are, as we wanted. So, that's good. Right, let's keep looking at the metal volcanoes then. Let's get at least one metal volcano set up, and then we can figure everything else out. Is there anything else we want to put in here? Oh, the auto sweeper and the thermosensor. That's what we want to do. This is going to be an exact copy, by the way. We have plenty of steel now. We could just make stuff out of cobalt if it's in here. So this is going to go and power the steam turbines, and it's going to turn them on when we're at 165. That's the optimal temperature we calculated for this setup. So go ahead and do that. Then that's plugged in there. Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna have to get all the uranium in here as well. For sure. This coolant, I think we're fine just having this at whatever temperature. I don't think it matters too much. What have I got? I mean, this is the freezer coolant, so that's why that's super cold. Can I actually get this hooked up? We just like... Oh, I was just gonna get like a bottle drainer, wasn't I, and do this. That's fine. Yeah, and I guess we'll just put it here, and then just for now, I'll bring this over here and we'll bridge it. That should be fine. Let's set this to priority 7. Oh, we don't have an electrical engineering dude. I hope I have an electrical engineering booster. I do not. Okay, we gotta make one. Fair enough. I should probably put a soldering station on the other asteroid now, right? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Is there a particularly good spot for this? Oh, we actually need to put in more beds. How irritating. Doesn't count as a room, does it? I don't think actually anyone is supposed to really be using the beds. I've kind of told everyone not to do this for now. Oh, right, I haven't. Everyone can switch over for now. Although, you won't have any microchips if we do this. That being said, I just want everyone to do the work for now. Microchips can wait. In which case, if we're not actually making microchips over here, we should be making microchips over here, though. I think we should be making microchips. And I think this should be a power plant. I'll tell you what. This is a real mess. Let's do something like this. And you know what? Just put some doors here for now. I'll just put the power control station in here. And then we'll make the microchips. Because we have plenty of refined metal here now. We could just make it out of cobalt. I think. This needs to be a yellow alert, I think. Because we only have one guy who can actually dig Abyssalite. Do I want you to go anywhere else? Probably not. I could get you to just dig this. Yeah, we're gonna want the metal at some point, aren't we? Fairly low importance task. I may struggle to get down here. Whatever, just do it anyways. Maybe we want the seed later, who cares? Right, so stations. Let's get a power control station. This is already a power plant. That's good. I could put another hydrogen generator down here, actually. I probably don't want this many. I don't know. I like it. Just do it. We might as well if we have the power control station here. We'll switch everything over to conductive wires once we have more material as well. Let's actually go heal up a dupe as well. Did I remove the triage cot? No, it's here. Who's gonna heal? Sonia. Gone are the days of you guys all suffering from the volcanoes. Right, we do need some uranium. I'm sure we have plenty of uranium on this asteroid. It's staring me right in the face. So we already dug up a load. We do have some depleted uranium. We want some uranium ore as well. We could dig up more. We just have to come down here and dig up more. This area is going to get colonized anyways. I definitely need to actually figure out how to set up betas at some point. When we do the Lura video, we'll do it about betas as well. Maybe. This is the thing I'm noticing now. I'm thinking about my topics that I want to cover on Sandbox Showcase, and a lot of them actually kind of overlap with each other now. And I think the answer to that is I just need to split it into more videos. I'm going to have another canister filler. I'm going to have one down here. I mean, having the having everything built by the teleporter made sense at the start. I think we can actually extend it over here now. It'll be a bit easier for everyone. Oh, this still counts as a barracks? Sweet. There we go. You could be the camping cot as well. Go ahead. Why does that make a noise? So, I think if we go back to the asteroid. Oh, right. That's what I was supposed to do. We were supposed to make an electrical engineering booster. We need uno, por favor. It's just the metal all the way along here, and then we're supposed to have naphtha in here, but we've actually got some sour gas helping this erupt. This is supposed to be naphtha. I'm not convinced this is actually going to erupt. We've had this happen before, haven't we? When does this erupt? 35 cycles. Let's do this again. I'm pretty sure it's because... Why was it doing this? We built the steel conveyor rail. A lot of steel conveyor rail in here. I mean, the conclusion I reached at the time was we just needed more naphtha. But that doesn't sound accurate. The point is we have the two liquids and the naphtha shouldn't boil because it should be conductive enough of the uranium. And then the naphtha prevents it from overpressurizing. that was the intent, anyways. So we're going to try and time this. I don't think we're going to have that much luck. We'll see. Maybe we'll have a little bit of luck. No? There. Just going to waste everyone's time instead then. This should definitely just float in here. Oh, what's this? I got a message. Blimey. This is poor timing. Right, what's gonna happen? Oh, come on, come on, go grab this. Go grab this. Yes. 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 Okay, great. Good. Right, and now I could just put the insulated tile back here. In fact, actually, just do that instead. Cool, and then we just need to put some more naphtha in here. So, I believe we have a bottle filler filled with naphtha. This should be it. I believe we want a large amount to just dump in here. As much as we can reasonably get away with. That'll do then. Relocate that up here. And then we'll just empty that. I'm thinking the more mass we have, the less likely it'll be that it actually evaporates. Because we need to make sure this tile specifically doesn't have any naphtha on it. But that's fine, because we just sweep it off of this tile. And I will get them to do that as well. We'll have to keep an eye on this. But I intend to do the exact same for the other metal volcanoes, so... To be fair, it's not like we wasted that much time with it today either. It's a lot of uranium. Hope this isn't all just going to come out when we try and get back in here. And I haven't received any annoying messages yet, so I presume nothing's gone horribly wrong on the other side either. Good, we still have vacuum in here. We should always have vacuum in here. I don't know why this has not been vacuumed sometimes. What's the phosphorus looking anyways? Am I still running this? No. I've got too much stuff hooked up. Why do I have too much stuff hooked up to this? Did I think I repurposed this wire because I think we concluded we had enough phosphorus. Yeah, we're running all the power bank charges at the moment instead. So I'm just gonna disconnect this now, right? I don't need more phosphorus. How much do we make? How much have we got over here? 30 tons. Yeah, alright. I mean, long term, this needs to go on a different wire. So, the key being, there's not a huge amount of room on the spine. I could definitely get this hooked up now. And I think what I would do, because this is literally powering nothing other than all this stuff. Yeah. Well, let's just get rid of this. Oh, God. Okay, don't do that. Let's just get rid of this wire. All of it. And then we'll just plug it in further towards the bottom. Now that this doesn't need to run continuously. I will leave a little bit of legacy wire here, I guess. And then that will... Let's see. So what I need now is two more of these. This needs to go into no. That needs to go into heavy watt wire. I should keep unpausing it when we're doing this. This should be made out of aluminium. and go over here. And then this needs to plug into the automation because this isn't essential. And then I'm just going to run this some long way. No, not made out of friggin' cobalt. Come on, guys. Make this all out of aluminium. So this needs to come down here. Why is this complete? Oh, this isn't completely separate. It's on a transformer. Real talk. This is all optional. Should I just use the plug slugs to power the refined phosphorus and hope we actually get enough? I think that sounds like a good plan for now. Let's just do that. And then I guess we've got a spare one if we need it later. That's fine. we really don't need this to run that much. We need this to run every now and then. We have 30 tons backed up. If we start seriously decreasing them, we'll ramp it up again, but I'm sure the plug slugs have it handled for now. The only problem is they're all disappearing, because I keep forgetting to wrangle them. I'm sure they're wandering all over the asteroid at this point. Impressive good about why is this run? Yeah, eventually this is going to be plugged in on the other side. We're going to have transformers at this side. This is going to be a thousands of cycles run. We're doing everything else that's not explicitly tied to DLC content in this save. I meant it when I said we weren't restarting anymore. But what I need to do is I need to grab... What I need auto sweepers on here. So I can grab plug slugs off of this. That's what I need. What is this even for? Salt water. Why am I just dump... whatever. So let's do something very sensible. And then I'm just going to remove this one, and I'm going to remove this one. And then we'll put some conveyor loaders here. Oh, right, the plug slugs needs to hang off this wire. So we can't put stuff here. I need to lower this all by one level. Is that a gas slug or a liquid slug? That is... a sponge slug. I do not believe he's currently eating anything. Let's just do this here now. Oh, the body dupes are all finished. Ah, crap. Okay. Alright. Okay, look. You guys, you've earned a rest. Make some microchips. Just for now. Let's remember to reset that in future. Go ahead. Go make some microchips. That's something nice about body dupes as well. If they all get bored, you can just turn them off. Then we can put that soldering station in. Right, so now we just need to do this again, but on this level. Because that won't take up any space for the slugs now. And then this way I can stop manually wrangling all of the eggs. And then we can just have a chute up here. Feel like a 100% sleep schedule. It's 100%. We have some downtime for them as well. We have the 6 downtime slots still. This should be fine, right? Is that actually going to stop them from sleeping on that wire? I don't think it will. Why is this still hooked up to the liquid pump? Is that pump even going anywhere? It is. No, whatever. I do want to make sure that this is all working before we go back to the asteroid. Let's speak to it. How much power are these plug slugs even making? Probably not a lot, right? I was thinking more like the base running out of power or something like that. Maybe. We do have some hydrogen generators running. I believe they're... Are they actually connected to the whole base now? Also, let's actually set this to cobalt. No, these are just set to the power bank charger. No, whatever. It's fine. Look at them! Look at them go. Productive Larrys. Okay, Eduardo, are you the one that I was going to give the electrical engineering one? I guess it's more useful than Masterworks for now. It gives machinery. I should probably have a dedicated electrical engineer dupe, right? Guess there's no food to run out of freshness? Yeah. We'll go back there in a minute. I just want to make sure this is done first. So, any eggs that you detect, I just want you to dump straight up here. And then all the plug slugs should just stay here forever. Then wrangle you. Wrangle you. Plug sluglets should go here as well. That's fine. I love how we're just dumping all the random polluted water out of the map. Where's this even coming from? Gizmo, is that a power? Yeah. True. How many empty power banks do we have? Okay. How about, for now, I just disconnect this. And then we stop sending them back. So, stop doing this. Because we've still got another cycle to go before we can send Gizmo over. Did I set the conveyor things properly? Yes. You guys are a little hot. It's probably fine. Right, let's actually go back over here now. Let's take people off the schedule. Feels very weird. We just bulk produced all of our microchips. How many microchips did we actually make? 12. That's not bad. So now, let's see. So we will have an electrical engineering skill. What else do you want to do with the volcano tamer? So this needs to be set to 100, set green seal up above 165. We need power wires. That needs to go here. It's not a big task, though. You could start sealing this stuff in. And then, this is a lot of water. We do want to get the gas out. I think we need to actually start sending some naphtha over. But the other thing we'll do, I want to grab a load of uranium for this. So I'll tell you what, just come over here. Come over here. And then dig down this bit. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Let's get some uranium heavy wire put in here. And you need to load this with polluted water. Oh, I also just want you to grab all of the debris in here and take it out. I probably don't need this many storage bins. I think the entrance to this I actually want to be at the bottom, but we don't want to do that just yet. Oh, and you need this ladder to come up here then, don't you? Okay. Gizmo is still pretty low on power. We have got a couple of power banks charging. How's this one looking? About halfway. We're all about halfway. I think we'll be alright even if they do get incapacitated. We are charging them, but we're not going to be sending all of them over now automatically, so we should be fine. It's just a shame we couldn't time it slightly better. Oh, right, I forgot a pipe here. This needs to go here. Right, and this needs to be sweep only all 9. And then sweep all of these out of here. That's definitely going to take you a while. We don't... I think we actually do have a strength guy over here, so that should help them out a little bit. Yeah, he's incapacitated. He's incapacitated at the bottom of a pool of water. Well, that's a plan. We'll have a power bank charged up pretty soon. Delivering some empty ones now. I think this will be fine. Skills, let's see. Eduardo, you can have improved gears. Chip, you can have improved gears. Chip, you can have the this researching booster, the astronomy booster. Yeah, we're pretty close to having one of these done. I need to actually turn this off as well, don't I? Whoops. Yeah, just turn off all that stuff for now. I'm sure that'll be fine. Right, we're done. Someone should now be coming to rescue our friend. I'm hoping they can deliver the power bank underwater without it exploding. Otherwise, we're in for a rude awakening. And then once they're done with this, we can just immediately get Gizmo over there and never have to worry about this again. Is Gizmo set to priority 9? How's their oxygen tank looking? Their oxygen tank is pretty full. Is this where we find out their oxygen tank doesn't decrease because they're in an exosuit? Are you kidding me? Does the suit still have oxygen? Okay. We're fine here. And how soon can we actually send them over? 86%. So let's wait until cycle 480 and then go ahead and do it. You're going to have a lot of shuffling to do. So we want to set this to specifically cobalt, I think. We've set this very generally in the past. I don't think we typically want to do that now. Alright, polluted water is running. You do need to load another bottle of polluted water. I would also like to actually dump some regular water in here. Can we just melt some plastic over here by one of these volcanoes? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we could if we were very careful. Grubfruit seed, sure. You out of tasks now. I think you are out of tasks now. Right, conductive wire, just make it out of iron. At this point. And then we did dig a little bit of that uranium, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, so dig this as well. We should have enough that we can just do this now. So put in the heavy watt wire, uranium ore. I think if we do it like that, that will do. Obviously, we need to turn this all into steam. I think we just want to drain this water out of here, so let's actually just come in here and dig this all out. I don't really care where that water goes. Yeah, you're building the steam turbine now. It's dormant, so boiling all this water is going to be annoying. Maybe we just get the blueprint working here. I think we need to start on the other ones. Maybe we haven't timed this very well. They're all going dormant now. It reactivates in 35 cycles, but we've got to find something else to do here in 35 cycles. Right. Are we ready to send over our friend? No. I'll tell you what. What do I even want you guys to do now? Right, before we do anything else, let's actually just have a look at the metal volcano video again. I want to double check what the steam temperature is going to need to be for the other two metal volcanoes, because then we can actually set up the... We can decide how big the rooms are going to be. I think that makes sense. So, let me post the video link again. Here you go. No ad, please. So, the iron volcano. Let's see. First of all, is the throughput that of a regular iron volcano? It is higher. No? No, it's lower than normal. It's just a very spiky volcano. That's good for geotuning. I think this would probably be about 175 with 2 turbines. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes. The orientation is slightly weird. If I put this here, can I actually fit... If I put this here, can I actually fit steam turbines? Because obviously this is what the room will look like. Then you got turbine 1, turbine 2. And then with this gold volcano, let's have a look at the gold volcano. So this one is a high output gold volcano. Gold has a very low heat capacity, so we could use less turbines for this. We could use 1 turbine for this. So the issue with that is this space is encroaching on that. So I think what we actually do is what I said we were going to do, which is mirroring it compared to usual. So we will do it like this, and then the turbines will go up here, except I need to make one more tile over here. Okay. And we just decided that we're going to just screw the bees. So do this first. Do this first. We will ladder here, ladder here. Oh, this is erupting now. Oh yeah. I don't think I actually intended to pour salt water on all the bees. That seems a little harsh. This is hot salt water, isn't it? Well, okay. Here's the thing. We could do this, but let's insulate this wall first. Let's make this a priority 9. Because I want to protect these bees, if possible. I think what we will probably do is we will move the bees somewhere else to keep them safe. At some point. But not these bees. These bees are going to go the way of the dinosaurs. Well, at least we're getting lots of salt now. So I think that means we'll want to come under here as well. I don't really want to expose this bit, so let's actually build an insulated tile there to stop the heat leak. And then we can come in here and sort all of this out. Yeah. Then we can dig this. I think we determined we can actually fit everything here with the gold volcano. Is this liquid nuclear waste? Sick. Just what we want in our volcano tamer. Not exactly. Have some real funky liquid physics going on here. Right, remove all of this, for sure. All the steam is climbing up here. That's fine. And then I want to seal off all of this as well. Because we're going to put the steam turbine here. And then just dig all of that. Make that priority 9. The rest of the stuff can wait a little bit. And you know what? Leave this abyss light here for now. And we'll do this instead. I'm so glad we can build over plants now, by the way. I'm very pleased with that. Okay. Yeah, we could just leave this for ages, because this volcano's got another 34 cycles to go. Oh, speaking of which, we need to send our friend over. Our last friend. Go ahead. Oh god, what was your name even again? Steeler. There you go, get in there. I can't even remember what boosters Steeler is supposed to have. We'll figure it out. Where is he? What? Have I really been dumping the empty power banks down here this entire time? I think the intent was all of the refined metal we were exporting was going down here because it was hot. I think we are no longer exporting the metal for now. I mean, empty power banks is fine, but... Oh, is this even a problem? Like, there's the fire pole is right here. You know what? So long as they're not exploding, I don't think it actually matters. The fire pole is right here. That's how they're all getting up and down anyways. I mean, we could do with probably having a little bit better access over here. Oh, that's a hot tile. Why did I think this was a good idea to dig this out? Look. Hooray! With double whammy. Okay, just do this. Fine, it's just a little steam. It's all good. It's condensing again before it even actually forms a problem. It's fine. Good job! Yeah, I like that. It's a good one. Oh yeah, surely the addition of yet more water will help. It's fine. I mean, eventually we kind of want to boil all of this anyways, just not today. Right, steal it, you can go. For who's idle. Could be some bardic dupes, right? Oh. I pressed the wrong button. I just took a screenshot. That's fine. Remove this. I care about this. I don't care about this. Yeah, we're setting up some Metal Volcano Tamers. The issue is they're all, Oh, you are actually doing something. You're just looking quite quizzical doing it. The problem is they're all kind of in the phase of going dormant. Right, you are actually trapped, so we need a priority 9, whatever's going on over here. I guess this is all sealed off so you can start doing this, except you don't have any of the digging skills. That's one slight issue with these dupes, is only one of them has the digging booster. This is all hard digging stuff. I think I need a yellow alert this, then. Oh. I think I need to do all of this. Have fun with that. Oh, you're all on downtime? You guys picked a great time to trap yourselves. Yeah, we'll finish that ladder on the other side, and then I'll probably just... Will I just seal off the whole area? Probably not. This is just so we can get access to everything, right? Okay, maybe this one wasn't the one you needed to do immediately. Who's doing this one? Sonia. Okay. That's fine. You guys could help out while you're trapped. What about you? Just don't have any errands to do. You can remove these. I think we need those. At least you got some liquid again to boil. That's nice. You're out of gear oil. Yeah. Get that. Sonia, you need to come back. Oh, you're out of oxygen. Yeah, you need oxygen. Okay. You can make these out of local materials. There aren't any local materials to build from, by the looks of it. Obsidian? I can make obsidian ladders. That's fine. Go ahead and do that. Dig down here if you're able. The poor bees! I feel sorry for the bees. But not that sorry. Alright, who's doing this then? Sonia is still drinking some more oxygen, that's fine. Well, at least we moved all the bardic dupes over, eh? Yeah, now just got the volcano management, setting up the steam turbines, all that jazz. No need to geotune any of these just yet. These, I think, are still plugged in. I think we are still planning on geotuning this then. This is geotuned. Am I actually going to need to set up a separate gas pump for this? This isn't actually pumping all the way. Why not? It's blocked. Are we actually out of chlorine? Or are we full on chlorine on the other atmosphere? Yes. Okay. Fair enough. We need more squeaky puffs. Why am I full of chlorine? Each squeaky puffed should be eating 50 grams per second. We have 5, so it's 250 grams per second of chlorine. The total average of this geotuned vent is 188. The average output of this geotuned vent... Well, I'll be damned. We don't even need to geotune this chlorine vent then. Alright. Fair enough. We could if we want to set up more puffs later, but there probably isn't really a point at this point, is there? That would be a bit of a sidetrack, so let's just not worry about it for now. That will relieve some of the power demand on this asteroid. In which case, this volcano is still erupting, right? We just geotune this one for now. That would be the bottom one. Let's just do that for now, just to cause chaos. Gold volcano is already dormant. Goes active again in 30 cycles. This one has quite a long dormancy period, so this will be the last one to reactivate. Seems fine. We want to put some steam turbines over here as well. We'll do that in a minute. Let's just get the room built first, and then we'll do everything else. And this ladder is going to go... Oh, stop making everything yellow alert. We'll do that. And then I need to figure out what this room is actually going to look like. Because this is going to look slightly different than normal. If we were going to... What we could do is we could set up the normal bottom room. We could set up the normal bottom room and still actively cool it. But is it even worth doing? I'm pretty sure we could just self-cool this one, and then we've actually got room for an Nexus shaft. I think I'd rather do that. I think we probably don't even bother with our optimized design for this gold volcano, just because I want the space, and I don't want to encroach on the bees. I think we concluded it still technically self-powers. If it's just cooling down the metal. Because the turbine will produce an output of somewhere in the region of... probably 400 watts. And the aquatuner won't be running for nearly that long. The aquatuner will be running for like 10% of the time. Or we could just have it erupt and just get the free power. Oh, but we're putting the aquatuner in here just so we can actively cool everything as well. You know what I'm very tempted to do? I'm very tempted to actually just have insulated tiles and just send all the gold into this room with the active cooling just so we can run less aquatuners. I don't know, but the thing is we're plugging them into each other anyways. We're just plugging them into the steam turbines with a conductive wire. And a battery? That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to put a battery in here. We put a kiln in here because we had this hooked up to the transformers, but this should definitely be a regular old battery, so we've got some extra power. A smart battery, I think, as well. So we can actually make sure this has some reserve power if we're running it self-sorted. Are you guys actually trapped or just bored? You're just bored. I've officially run out of stuff to tell you what to do. How do you dig these? Dumping a load of hot salt water in here. I guess we're getting a load of brine and ice out. That's interesting. I definitely need to plug this. Or, more accurately, I need to do something along these lines so that I can actually get some salt water in here. So maybe just do... Then we need to open this bit. Which we could do. I don't think we want a huge amount of water in here, just a little bit. To be fair, this is so cold down here, we could dump a lot of brine down here and it's not going to cause issues. Whatever, let's just vibe. Let's just vibe. We can put the steam turbines up here. We know this is going to follow the same design. The only difference is it's going to be mirrored. So let's mirror everything. Dig this as well. Realize the flaw with this plan. If you build this tile, then we can actually dig this ladder out of here. And then you guys can access all of this stuff again. This should definitely be enough water to boil in here. Do I want to just dig this out, get some more uranium? Probably. While you're not very busy. Okay, and now you can dig this out. There's no bees in this bit, so I'm not overly worried about that. So long as we don't disturb these bees, I'm fairly happy just sort of invading this bit. We want a little bit of uranium for building stuff anyways, so let's actually just put this in here for now. Let's get the liquid uranium in here already. And then I'll put some in here as well. We should actually be able to grab some more. There's not a lot of uranium in these tiles. It's bleach stone. I think I am going to put the other steam turbine in here as well. I'm going to put the other steam turbine in here, mostly just so that the maths is correct. It's all going to be hooked up anyways. It's all going to be hooked up to the same... It's all going to be hooked up to itself. So it shouldn't matter regarding all the wires. I don't know why I'm selecting every tile individually here. That's fine. It does mean accessing this bit is going to be slightly awkward. If I just put a ladder here, that should allow it. All the carbon dioxide is sinking down and solidifying. That's funny. Sure. Yeah, this isn't going to melt anytime soon. It's fine. Yep, you built that. I can get you to build... Oh, we still need a little bit more. Where's the best bit to go for that? I mean, we can just start digging everywhere, I think. Dig all of this out. This is very ominous. Ominous feeling liquid lump. Liquid lump? Liquid lock. Christ. Right, let's see. Start putting in common features. So these bits... Oh. I've done this slightly wrong. Cancel this. Build that. That should go... What? Oh, that's because I built the heavy watt wire here. Okay. It's fine. Build it here instead. We may want to independently cool something else, and we can do it. We'll have enough capacity to do it in the gold volcano room. So if we want to cool anything else, we can do that there. And then this one can just run the iron. What else would we actually want to cool? I don't know. Stuff. Not that fussed about not doing it. In any case, we only need one turbine. So that's going to go here. And then I guess we can get rid of all these ladders. And then we can start figuring out what everything's going to look like. This needs to be steel. Go there, that can go there. The aqua tuners, we do have enough steel for the aqua tuners as well. Go there, that can go there. Let's just remove this ladder now. You can all get over here now just fine, so we can remove this. We can't get over here without the ladder. I think, actually, we could remove this now. Am I just going to plug this up? I think I am just going to plug this up now, right? You just immediately do this. I don't mind if a little water gets in here, but I do mind if a lot gets in there. So what else do we want? We want the liquid element sensors, or liquid thermosensors here. Go there. I don't really mind what metal we're using now. This could go here. We need smart batteries. These need to be steel, don't they? We do need to make some more steel then. Have we been making more steel? Yes. Let's send more of it over. Christ, I'm blind. Here we go. Let's have a look. Okay. Don't worry about that immediately. Let's put the thermosensors in. And then they're going to be hooked up to the steam turbines. And this one's just going to be hooked up to just the one. I don't actually have room to put a second one here, but that's fine, because it's a gold volcano. And no matter how strong the gold volcano, even if you're geotuning it, you never need more than one actively cooled steam turbine. Temperature plates, that's something else we can do. Let's see, what are we making these out of again? Probably not granite. Obsidian we could do, that seems like a waste. Mafic rock? Sure. Wait a minute. That's still not quite right, is it? It's supposed to be like this. Is it? I think it is. What we've done over here. What about passively cooled turbines? Yeah. So we probably could do it with a passively cooled turbine as well. But we want the metal to come out cool. We don't want the metal to come out hot for building stuff. And I think power-wise, the efficiency is more or less the same. I have done a lot of passively cooled gold volcanoes in the past. But A, we know we're geotuning them, and B, this room will have a lot of excess cooling capacity if we want to cool something else. So anything else that needs cooling that's not metal, we can put in this one. And from a wiring point of view, it's all just going to be plugged into itself. Like, over here. So it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Right, let's put in the smart batteries. Remove this one. And then the temperature plates would go here. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Add some more thermal mass to the room. It will take us a while to load these all with stuff. Oh, I realized something. I probably shouldn't put one here. Smelting. Oh, right, yeah. We meant to melt these. That's good. Good. What else is the plan? How's this loop looking? It's looking good, so I can deconstruct this bridge now. I don't want you to make the wire out of cobalt. I need to go back over here. Where's that naphtha bottle? I bet I forgot to do the naphtha bottle here, didn't I? Yeah, empty this. This is a fairly large bottle, so I don't think it will end up spilling all the way over to the vent. Full of gas again? No. Good. And because that's the only gold volcano on the asteroid as well, that's the only place where I think I would want to have that cooling. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, let's see if this works. Do something similar over here. I'm hoping... Okay, we actually have got some heat in here now. Like some proper heat because of the uranium. So this means that we can actually melt some plastic in here and make some naphtha of our own. That's nice. Keep adding more steel equipment. I can go there. I'll have to double check the automation to put on this as well, because, oh, we have the automation on one of these, don't we? No, I just replaced this all with kilns. We can make loads and loads of ceramic. How much ceramic do we even have? We must have absolutely loads by now. We have 108 tons. That's fine. Hopefully we'll need it someday. These guys are very quick. I mean, they're not that quick at building temperature plates, but they'll do. Something else earned a skill point. Improved gears. You could do another digging booster. I could probably do... Oh, you've got the extreme digging booster already. That was well planned. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, right. Gizmo. Wait. Did I never send Gizmo? I have 9 bionic dupes. I have 9 bionic dupes. Why did I print 9? Was it so that one of them was a pilot? Well, that's kind of awkward. I think actually... Oh, actually... I think we were planning on keeping one of them. Well, I wanted 8 per asteroid. I think that was the plan. From a spawn point of view, just to make sure we had some excess oxygen when we eventually set up a spawn over there. But I think I probably wanted a reserve so we could send him to another asteroid. But that means that we're actually going to have to... That means we're actually going to have to keep some power banks here. That's irritating. I don't like that. Let's not bother. Let's get Gizmo over here as well. We'll just send him on from here, I think. It's kind of irritating because I don't really have anywhere to put as a bed for him. This is supposed to be a rec room. Okay, look. You're just going to get a bed over here. You're going to like it. It's going to be great. This won't count as a barracks, will it? Nazi suit? Sure. Why are we getting power bank scraps? Oh. Oh! We definitely should be dumping power banks over here. Someone must have dropped it doing an errand. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work then. I'm gonna have to make sure that we actually tile this up. And then dump this water somewhere. Yeah, okay. Irritating. I guess this will have to go here. Fine. There's not a lot of water in here. This will freeze in here. That's fine. Can we priority 9 all of this? See, all these wires are melting. Yeah, those bees are long gone. This should be fine, though. I should probably just put a temperature plate of plastic in now. Right? And then grab all the naphtha. It might be kind of difficult to grab it all, though. To be fair, it seems hot enough I could just do it here. If I yellow alert a temperature plate of plastic here, will that actually work? There is a big hot lump of iron here. Maybe it will work. I should probably just put a little infinite storage on the salt water as well. That salt water is what we're going to be using for our spawn. We're going to geotune this. I think that's what we're going to use all the bleach stone we've been accumulating for. And then this will solve the salt issue for the chlorine vent here. I will put some more bleach stone squeaky puffs in here as well. We will add another... Oh, cock. I could still add another branch. It might just go here. That's a little awkward, but it's all drop-offs anyways. I don't think it matters too much. This is looking very weird. Or was this going to be an industry zone? This is going to be an industry zone. We can't do anything to the right of the cool steam vent. I guess I could just put it underneath the volcano. Am I supposed to be running this? I thought I was running a thermonullifier somewhere. I'm running this one. Why am I running this one? We have loads of hydrogen. Because I didn't want to bother piping it? I think it was because I didn't want to bother piping it. We should run this. Okay, not a yellow alert. Stop. I think that will melt. Let's hope we get a building melting notification going on. Also, is 9 a significant number? There's only one answer for that. I didn't mean to post a frog emote, but you get one anyways. Yeah, just send more hydrogen over here. It's a little bit of passive cooling. Why not? I just feel like it. You guys love building pipes anyways. I guess, how could I forget? Indeed. Right, just do this. I'm still not convinced we're really putting a dent in the atmospheric pressure, but we're trying. We're running out of puffs because there's still eggs over here, but that's fine. Yeah, I will just need to put in another load of puffs. The funny thing is, I think we could actually just fit the ranch here around the turbines. And then we just omit one of the liquid locks. And put the puff printers here. That would probably actually be better, wouldn't it? What's going on here? Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Phone? Come back. There we go. Right, what we got? What's going on? Building entombment, storage bin. Yes. Building broken. Auto sweeper. Oh. We need more steam. Well, that's fine. Just unblock this then. Then rebuild this. Fine, just don't repair it. I honestly didn't think it was going to get that hot, but then we've got the uranium here, we got the fully geotuned iron volcano here. I guess that actually makes sense. And then this iron volcano, what did I say this was going to get set to? 175 degrees C. Right, give me more water. Oh, I'm going to have to unblock this one, aren't I? Okay. Fine. As long as we're not going to melt anything else in here. $39 is the morally correct number of dupes. Yes. I think we will just put him outside. I don't think every dupe needs a barracks. And... you guys should probably have lights in here. I could move this over. That would be pretty straightforward. Oh, you know what? We should. This is heavy machinery, isn't it? So we shouldn't have that in a great hall, right? Yeah. So let's move this over instead. We don't need to access this bit. If we dig this, we can still access everything in here anyways. Okay, priority 9. Yeah, and we'll move Gizmo or someone else over to the other asteroid. The third asteroid. We're gonna have to actually start exploring space soon. We haven't found very much of interest yet. I should probably have a piloting bionic dupe, right? There you go. I think I am at the point where we actually want power, so let's actually just do this. Or where we want light in here, so let's actually just do this. Then... for now, that will do. Not that it takes you guys very long to eat power banks. Actually, now I think about it, isn't that a fixed animation? I guess lamps aren't needed in a bionic dupe Great Hall? Maybe not. We'll have to experiment with it. It seems like a good plan. Right, so this means we can send over our friend. Let's go ahead and do that. Wait. Oh no, this is fine. It's funny how the textures change when you scroll. Sometimes. 2 more cycles and then we'll set Gizmo, and then we don't have to worry about bionic dupes on the other asteroid ever again. Just hang out over here for perpetuity. This froze. Well, I'm not overly happy this tiled up, but it is what it is. Actually, don't even dig it. It should be fine, right? Oh, we can't reach the port? Nah, cock. I'm sure this will melt again. There's a lot of salt water. No, it's just a small amount of very viscous salt water. That's probably fine. How much salt are we getting over here? A fair bit. Let's close this up again. You know what? I'm going to put a door here. With a switch. And then I can just open and close this as I want. That makes sense, doesn't it? I can put this back in here. Nope. Put that here. How's that plastic temperature plate looking? Oh, do we still get the prehistoric Planet Pack music with this DLC? We do. Right, you did not melt. That was a fail. Okay. Yeah, we do get the prehistoric Planet Pack music with this, too. Sweet. Build the steam turbine. Now, the liquid loop should match the other one identically, so we could just set this up. Oh, it's going to be mirrored. Got it. Okay, so that goes in there, that bridges around. There's going to be a fair amount of this before we're done with this run, by the way. Sorry. Because we're going to be doing this on any other asteroid that has metal volcanoes as well. Was I supposed to put a bridge on the other bit? Yes. I was supposed to come down one first. Okay. Now we get the new music, even if we're not playing on the map. Always fun. Right, so this is supposed to go here then. And then I can just go like this. And then we need to fill this loop with polluted water as well. Not entirely sure I want to do that just yet. Still got a little more iron to go on this one. Why is this unreachable? Oh, right. I guess build a ladder here and a ladder here. That work? It's looking good for now. This would look the same, I think. Not exactly the same. Because we're not actually going to have radiant pipe elsewhere. So I think this is going to go up here. And then like this. On the bottom. And then that could just come down here. You know what? Let's do this instead. Yeah. And that could go there. This would come... Oh. This is fine. This is all going to be walled off anyways. Right, here you go. Probably doesn't have to look exactly like this. And then what else? We have the loader and we have the meters. So these need to be... The loaders need to be steel. And then the meters don't have to be steel. Ooh. We're going to be continuing this tomorrow and Tuesday as well, by the way. We're going to try and go back to our normal schedule of Monday, Tuesday stream, Friday stream, and everything. Now I'm getting back to normal life. Yeah, this could just be gold. Oh, I need to remove the ladder to do that. That's irritating. 4 streams in 4 days. Yeah. Well, I didn't stream last week because we were working on the LUM video instead. So that's why I've been streaming this weekend. And I wanted to do it in that order just because of how things were going. I didn't really feel like... I just want to get back to making the proper YouTube videos. I have lots of ideas for that, and I don't want to fall too far behind. But at the same time, like... I like streaming. But last week, streaming wasn't going to happen during the week. I can't exactly tell you why. So now I can get in here again. Right, I don't think we need to look at this anymore. The gold volcano we're going to set to... Let's set green to the glyph above 145. No, 150. And then we'll increase this if we add more stuff to cool. Oh, we've done it again, haven't we? I actually just need to cut this off, don't I? The gizmo can have these ones, and then we send these ones back. Just for one more cycle. But how charged up are these? They're pretty charged, they'll be fine. Right, so meters. So these could go here. And then we need to set these to the actual flow rate of the volcano. So this needs to be set to... This needs to be set to 0.469. Oh, you're not geotuned. We need to double this then. So you need to be set to 0.938. Just double check that. Pretty sure that's the correct case. So you're geotuned. Your eruption average is 1.058, and you're set to 1.06. Okay, that's good. Alright. Do the same for these. So this one is going to be 1. Oh god. It's just going to be 1.11, isn't it? Am I actually going crazy? There you go. And then this one is going to be set to... Well, this one's already geotuned, so we know this one's going to be set to 0.908. That's fine. And then the rail is actually very simple. I will put in... That's not an issue. I'll put in one steel conveyor rail. The rest of it will be aluminium. And then this will go up here and around here. And then we'll just put the dump in here. That's what we'll do. We'll put the dump in here. I don't think I actually set up the dump for this one. We'll tweak this later, but I'm just going to put it here in case this starts running while we're gone. And that's going to go over here. That's going to go around here. Go up here. That's going to go over here. And then I guess for now I'll just dump it here. Lump of hot butter. I should put the plastic temperature plate in here. If I put it on this corner, I think we'll be alright, right? I think that's what we did last time. And again, we want we eventually want naphtha over here, but we can put a mesh tile in here and sweep it off. We just need to get some actually melted. This is actually going to heat things up, so that should help us. We'll just keep pouring water in here for now. Do I actually need to pour water in here? I don't think we do. Let's turn this off. And then power-wise, I don't think there's a lot else that we need to do. So let's actually just hook this all up. I guess... Yeah, we still need to melt the uranium in here. That's probably not going to melt anytime soon, is it? I think we just tell him to deconstruct it then. Yeah, this isn't going to melt anytime soon. We'll just deconstruct it and leave the debris in situ. It's a fun word, in situ. And yeah, priority 9 all of this. A healthy amount of steam. Yeah, the timing is not perfect on this, but we'll be alright. Let's see. So, what about the coolant loops as well? So, we set up the coolant loops. So, now let's put the bottle emptier here. Bottle emptier... I don't know. Here. Is it going to be an issue loading in polluted water in these areas? Probably a little bit. That's fine. I probably need to stop the steam getting in here. Yeah, you're obviously way too hot at the moment. You've actually got some steam in here, that's hilarious. I don't really want you running yet. Did I not build the automation? Yeah, this should be above. Yeah, it should be above. I hope this hasn't cooled it down past the point of plastic melting. We're getting on with this pretty quickly, though. I'm quite impressed. We only have 8 dupes here. It's not the most gigantic amount of dupes in the world. This is supposed to be a bridge. I don't want that much polluted. I don't want that much coolant water hanging out in here. And then I think that means that I will just do this going in here. We'll set up all the pipe work and then we'll bring in bottles of polluted water. And hopefully it's not all just going to explode. It should help keep this area a bit cooler, though, because we need to cool this the hell down now. No, just do that corner anyways, just to help me feel better. How's this plastic doing? It's getting there. It'll melt at... Oh, hold on. Wrong. Melt at 160. Well, this should get to 160 if we let it. This needs to be set to iron. I have a habit of setting these to refined metal. But it needs to be the specific refined metal. Right, let's see. Which one do we want to set up first? This one probably, right? Do the water. And then we can start to cool these down, and then if this gets too hot, we can actually deal with it. But we want to keep adding steam. The more steam we add, the more stable the system will be. It's going to need to be a lot of cooling going on here. Right, this can go here then. Right, polluted water. That should help. And then I'll disconnect this as soon as I can. Need a little bit more than that. I do want a fair bit of water in here. I don't want ethanol gas in here. We have chlorine gas. Ah, cock. Oh, we could deal with chlorine. As long as it's... Okay, we can deal with any of these gases, it's fine. Right, we melted the naphtha, that is good. How the heck do we get it out? It's too viscous for us to mop now, isn't it? These are actually running now? Okay. Right, so I need to... That one could stay there. I need to load this now. Loop is actually built, isn't it? This one is going to be the annoying one. Alright, I have a cunning plan. It's a very cunning plan. We let the naphtha drip out this way. I'm sure this won't go wrong. I think the rest of this will melt again. How's the polluted water looking? It should be heating up fairly quickly. I just need to condense all this steam. Is it as cunning as a fox that once served as professor of Oxford University? Yes, exactly. That's how it goes. Right. I'm not 100% convinced this will work. If it solidifies, it's fine as well, because it will remelt into naphtha, so I don't mind. Cock. Yes. Well remembered, the naphtha floats. Yep, well we can sweep this. That's fine. How's the polluted water looking? Right, this loop is now full. So I need to empty this. And I need to deconstruct that. I probably just need to... Ah, whatever, just deconstruct it. Whatever. There's enough steam here. I think it will just boil immediately, right? I don't think it will turn into polluted oxygen. At least not anywhere inconvenient. Right. So we have a bottle of liquid naphtha for 80 kilograms. That's okay. We can start by emptying that here, where we want it. And then we need to grab the rest. Feels like a fool's errand, very slightly. We'll get there, we've got time. We've got like another half an hour or so today. Yeah, that'll go after hour. This is vacuum, that's good. So, most of the naphtha has fallen out down here. And is currently freezing, I believe. No, maybe not. Okay, let's continue to sweep it up. Oh, it's all here. Okay. Well, that's not ideal, but we can keep shifting it over. That blob will need to move somewhere. This should melt soon. Empty this. Is this actually a problem? I don't think this is. I think we can just leave this naphtha here and... Oh, it is a problem now because there's steam here. We should have left that naphtha. Relocate that uranium here. And then continue to relocate this naphtha. I'm pretty sure I just wanted to flow over here. I probably should make an actual entrance to this somewhere, right? Empty this. The dupes are pretty idle here, to be honest. That is technically enough. I would rather get a bit more in here. Oh, looks like we actually managed to get a lot of naphtha over here. That's good. Yeah, you can sweep that one too, then. I know everyone's idle for now. I don't care. Just focus on what we can actually do for now. Yeah, keep emptying these. I guess someone else is doing that now, right? What about the loop? This is still running. What about the principles? Sleepweeds. We have sleepweed. It's here. I don't overly care. Right, let's empty this. Yep, that's emptying. So long as it's not so much that it pours over that bit, we're fine. So there's another little bit of naphtha here. I think that'll be the last amount that we need to do. And yeah, then empty this. Okay, that was actually too much naphtha. So now I need to sweep this out of here. That should solve itself, I believe. Maybe not. Let's try again. I will just tile this here. That's enough naphtha that we can just sort of shift it over if need be. Let's empty this. Wait. No. The naphtha is still here, isn't it? Yes. So please shift that. And then just empty the uranium. Nope, that wasn't the right button. Try again. There you go. Right, and now we just need not all of the naphtha, but just a little bit. That might actually be enough. Do we have any more random naphtha bottles? Ah, this'll do. I think this is exactly the right amount. So then that naphtha can come over here and go on the gold volcano. This is all slightly overkill for non-aluminium volcanoes anyways, but like... should be fine, right? This is probably not going to ever generate enough heat, is it? I will plug in the God Volcano geotuners as well at this point, now that we actually have steam power. And then the next thing to do is just conductive wire the whole base, right? Right, so... there you go, relocate this here. I still need to do the automation on the batteries as well. I'll do that in a sec. Alright, that's correct. That's good. Okay, so that's sorted. This could go here. You can remove this. Remove this. That naphtha, I think I'm just going to leave that naphtha there for now. This doesn't all have to be uranium. Why have we got carbon dioxide in here? That's fine. I could shift the carbon dioxide out of here. That's okay. The access situation is getting kind of tricky. I think this is pretty close to being done. So... I should probably seal this up and make an entrance. We need to get rid of some of the gases. We need to get rid of the carbon dioxide packet at the bottom. And we need to get rid of the oxygen packet at the top. So let's actually put in a couple more ladders. I don't know why I bothered with an insulated tile here. This whole area is definitely not heat locked. It's fine, we're just causing mass environmental devastation. Typical Sunday afternoon. Yeah, one packet of oxygen, not very big. Oh god. Sonia, you've done it again. You've done it again. You should not be here. Yes, this is working. Is there anything significant I want to get out of here? There probably are a few bits. So let's grab them. And then this is set to... so that's set to iron, right? Conveyor rail blocked. Why? Did I not set this up properly? Oh. I forgot something very important. I need to plug this into the reset port. Did I do that over here? Yes. Okay. Yeah, please do that. And then remove these, and then the oxygen will just float up here, and then the carbon dioxide will just get to sink down here. So that could go here. You have a canister you can eat. So how much stuff is actually in here? You definitely shouldn't be sweeping the iron. Right, I need to actually look up what the automation is going to be now. Let's have a look. Did I really just autoplay the entire video while we were waiting for this? It's hilarious. I don't have a section talking about automation. Oh, I do. Okay. Right. Iron. Iron is coming out. Iron is getting cooled. This water is not quite as cool as we want it yet. This is not a closed system yet, so I'm not expecting this to be perfect. But I am expecting it to help a little bit. Skip add. Right, so we've got an AND gate. Oh, I see. This is what we're supposed to be doing. I'll show you in a sec. Sorry. There we go. Right, okay. Right, so what we got? Instead of just plugging it straight in here, we're going to put in an AND gate, and we're going to plug in the smart battery and a NOT gate. So, the issue is, this is going to be mirrored compared to what I did in the video, so it's not quite going to line up. So I think this is fine, though. I think what we will do is this. So this sensor needs to be active, and the battery needs to be within a certain level. So I'll just send it over here, and put a NOT gate here. That's fine. And then I'll do exactly the same thing over here. This is just to make sure there's always a little bit of power on here so it doesn't run out. Yeah. And I'll need to go back and do this on the Iron Volcano as well. What am I going to set the smart battery to? Oh, hold on. I had it. 80 and 20? Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let's do that. So that way it should always reserve a little bit of juice in the smart battery for making sure that it can power on again. Okay, so we need to do the exact same thing over here, but this time we can just copy the video exactly. So that will be... let's see, what will the AND gate look like here? Ah, yeah, here we go. Yep. There we go, and then cut this. Cut this. Set this to 20 and 80. Good. Oh, look, we've got a little Sweetle. Cute. How much refined method do we have? I should probably add this to the list. Cobalt, iron, gold, depleted uranium. Oh, we're getting some polluted oxygen now, aren't we? I think the regular oxygen may have left. This needs to go, though. Relocate this, I don't know, over here. Then deconstruct this, so that the carbon dioxide sinks. What temperature is this iron at the moment? Yeah. Well, it's still better than nothing. Definitely some cooling going on. We just need to actually get this to the point where we can close it off, which will be fairly soon. Yeah, see, the uranium's actually sprung back over here now. That's good. Oh, wait, actually. Yes, I can just do this now. That's fine. Let's not overcomplicate the problem. And then I think the oxygen has actually left here. If that's the case, we could probably just escape pretty soon. In fact, maybe we do it right now. Can you do that? How much dirt do we have over here? Okay, that's all gone. Okay, I think we may actually be successful in setting up one of these today. This is going to go dormant in 3.9 cycles. Not bad. Oh, the naphtha. Relocate that down here as well, please. Preferably before you build those tiles. And then this should clear all of the iron during the dormancy phase. So yeah, you don't need to do this now. Sonia, I like your guts, but I don't want you doing that on that side of the board. You're gonna be really annoying now, aren't you? And you're gonna steal this in prematurely. Do I care? That's a relatively small amount of naphtha. Do I care more about that than not having oxygen in the room? It's fine. Just seal it. Just seal it. If you're gonna seal it, just do it. Yeah, pretty hot at the moment. But there we go. This is more or less exactly what it should be doing. I don't think there's anything missing from here. I think in the past we've actually used... I think in the past we have actually used conductive tile here, but I think we're alright doing the insulated tile here for now. Obviously the rails aren't quite as big as they were on this one, that's fine. Be happy with that. So this is going to be the next one. That activates in 24 cycles, and then this one activates in 28 cycles. Okay, so we probably do have at least one stream before we can get all of this really going. So, if that's the case, the next thing we should probably do... I could just set these guys to sleep mostly and generate microchips while we do the rest of the stuff we want to do. Oh, we need to send over Gizmo. Did we plug this in as well? Did this work properly? You didn't build these tiles. Okay. If you do that, then you should be fine. And then we can actually power this again. Let's just send Gizmo. And then we never have to worry about the bionic dupes again. And then... these will just go... this will just connect back up. I just broke everything. It's fine. This uses a lot of power. There is obviously still more stuff I need to do over here. Why is this overheating? There's not enough water in here! Okay, that's very true. There's not enough water in there. There's a lot of water up here. Can I just, I think we gotta open this again. It's gotta let all the salt water out. Should be fine. This means we're gonna have to come in here and fix this again. Okay. Does that mean we've got a load of sour gas in here? No. It means the naphtha's been pushed out. I mean, that's currently working, but that won't work forever. Okay. Release the water in a minute. Not yet. Oh god. Did it work? Oh, it did work. Why? I need to make sure this actually does open properly when I want it to. Let's send Gizmo over. Good job, Gizmo. And we'll check what boosters you have as well. What are you gonna do? So, you have building. That's fine. Okay, Mr. Lonely, you can have improved gears. That means you get another building booster. Stealer can have improved gears. Cool. Let's actually finish this. This is cooled down enough, but you're lucky. You're lucky. We need more water in here. We're gonna get sour gas. For real. I wonder why all the naphtha got pushed over. Probably just because the temperature shift was too high. Yeah, the uranium's all stacked up. Well, if we're gonna get this going, we might as well get it going, right? This up. This is a lot of water. Maybe we hold back a little bit. But we do want a lot of water in here. But if we put all this water in here at once, it is just going to probably just settle down too much. There's still a lot of hot iron in here, though. Maybe we'll be alright. See how it goes. Well, that's all tiling up. That's probably too much water. It's not as much as it looks like. It's fine. It's fine. Do I want anyone to actually repair this? Probably not. Yes, surely nothing has gone wrong over here. The amount of steam is increasing, which is good. This is probably about the amount of steam that we want in here. So, just let this all pour in. And then, actually, you know what? Let's not let this all pour in. Let's just seal this up now. Perfect. It's threatening to melt again just because of all the iron sat over here. But, yeah. Do seal this in before this water disappears. This has got another couple of eruptions left in it. Now that there's a lot of mass in here, it's probably going to take some time to get up to uranium melting temperature again. Man, what do I even want these guys to do now? You know what? Let's just explore over here for science. Go for it. It's fine. I'm sure we'll want all this stuff at some point. You all have the digging attribute from the suits anyways. Okay. There's still steam in here. This is gonna melt any second. Well. You know, oh, yeah, there we go. All the naphtha is over here now. So I think what I need to do is I need to dig this out and put some naphtha here, and then we can get in. So I need to put some naphtha here. Okay, so what I need to do is I actually need to tile this, naphtha here, something along those lines. Wow. Okay, this didn't quite work how I thought it would. How about you just dig this instead? This is not going to keep you busy for very long, is it? Fine. We'll need all these resources eventually. This is the bit that I'm actually concerned about. Yeah, timing's not great on these metal volcanoes for this. But at least we've got most of the stuff actually built. Oh, right, hold on. Put some temperature plates over here, that's something we can do. More mafic rock, please.
Thanks for the follow.
Oop. Thank you very much for following Metal Beast 666. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Hope you're having a pleasant day. I'm having a pleasant day. It's been a pleasant weekend. It's been really good. We actually priority 9 this dig. And then you can't really get in here, can you? I'm gonna have to just remove this, that's fine. These constructions could be priority 5. That was more or less just to keep you busy. So, what else are we going to do over here in the meantime? We need to get power set up. In terms of actual power sources on this asteroid, like consistent power sources, it's pretty much just the iron volcanoes and geotuning the salt water. We have the bleach stone to geotune this. So the next thing we do is probably set up all the saltwater geotuners, geotune that, get the steam power going, and have that be our main power source. So that's going to go over here, and we'll use our saltwater video guide for that. We'll do that tomorrow. Let's do one task at a time, one big task at a time. For now, I'm just going to tidy this up, get some naphtha in here. Do we have a little bit down here? We do. Well, we have a lot. How about we do this? Will that help? We could put a pitcher pump down here and grab the naphtha that way. I need a blob here. Yes, because what I need to do is I need to... What do I even do on the other volcano? What do I even do on the other volcano? We put it in the bottom. I think this is what we have to do. This makes way more sense putting it in the bottom. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it in the bottom. Don't say that one too loudly. So that would be over here. Yeah, this is the slightly awkward bit. If I was going to do it over here, it'd be right by the volcano. So it's got to be over here. Which means... this needs to be naphtha. Ideally, this is supposed to be liquid. This will be liquid when this erupts. Let's just speed up a little bit. I think this will get up to temperature before this goes dormant. We've got another couple of eruptions on this. Let's keep going until this volcano goes dormant. No, don't do that yet. We need to wait for the uranium to melt, and then we can put the naphtha here. Because when the uranium melts, this will technically form a seal, and we can just dump the naphtha here. We will... Okay, we can actually sweep this up. That's good. I will put a pitcher pump here. I can grab the rest of it. Thank you. So let's see. That can go... I removed this, remove this. Glad these bees are still doing alright. That wasn't a guarantee. Right, I want to relocate you here. I don't think I can actually empty that until this melts, though. Can I? No, I can't, yeah. Well, I'll queue up the errand. That's fine. Yeah, the next goal here is definitely going to be to set up a sustainable power source, because all three of these volcanoes are dormant at the moment, and we are setting it up so that all the iron should get extracted while the volcanoes are active, rather than having it run continuously while it's dormant. But the salt water should be... There should be plenty of power in here, because this is... If we geotune this, it's going to come out at 195 degrees C steam. And using it as the power source for this asteroid seems like the most important thing. We could set up a SPOM as well. We are eventually going to want to stop importing oxygen from the other asteroid. The main thing is to get the SPOM running, because all of these volcanoes are on closed loops. We could tap into this water to start with. That's fine. But eventually we're going to want to take the steam from this and put it into the SPOM. Which makes me think the SPOM goes here. We do it in line with probably the actual vent itself. I'm not sure these base layers are actually meaningful in any way. Oh, this one actually lines up. Oh, okay, we'll do it in line with this then. That's good. And then I think that means what I'll do then is I'll dig this out. We'll put the SPOM down here. I don't think we'll do that today. Tubes are getting idle again already. They're absolutely blitzing through this. Go ahead and dig this out. I slowly want to just destroy the entire asteroid apart from, like, key habitats. Just trying to keep them busy while they're all still working. You're actually erupting, that's good. Temperature plate is getting very hot. I'm just hoping this gets up to uranium melting temperature. I guess it's going to take a little while for the heat from the iron to shift over here if this isn't powered, right? Here's what the temperature plates are for. This should be fine. There's a lot of steam in here. It will take a while. Oh, I guess we do just set up the SPOM now, right? Okay, so we know that we're gonna have... I think we're gonna put a fire pole down here. Right, let's put a ladder down here. Let's put a ladder down here. Let's put a fire pole down here. These chutes will fix at a later stage. I think we just know that we're gonna put the SPOM in here. So let's see. 1, 2, and then this is on top. It's going to constrain stuff there. So we have to put it in here. I think we actually only need a single electrolyzer module. So we can just shove it here, can't we? Oh, wait, hold on. We're just doing a single electrolyzer module. I could actually just have... I could add more of them over here if I really wanted. But everything fits neatly in this column, which means... I don't know. I don't think it means anything. I'm going to build a ladder up here just for now. If the dupes are bored anyways, we may as well actually... Okay, Gizmo... How the heck did you manage this? Sandstone ladders, it seems like. There you go. Good job. Yeah, we'll just put our normal SPOM design in here. This will be very straightforward. In terms of additional cooling... We could run this coolant pipe past the SPOM. Probably. We'll do that later. We won't do that now. Steel pumps? Sure. Why not? We have plenty of steel. then this is going to go here. That will go there. This will go here. This will go here. And then just reach all of this. Let's see what else we're going to have. We're going to have ammo sensor. This is just going to go straight into the canister fillers. So I think we can just have a switch on this. Or do we? No, I think I'm going to stop putting manual switches in here because we can just control it with an ammo sensor in any case. Let's put in a separate one. This sensor goes here. Hydrogen goes in here. We want a power plant. That's something we want to do. We do actually want to make all of these power plant rooms, ideally. So we can microchip tune them. I don't think I want to do it at the moment, but we should remember. This is going to require a battery. This can get removed. Can we actually set up a very rudimentary spawn today? Well, we're not going to get it finished because we need the actual water source to be set up first, and that's going to be the main focus of tomorrow rather than just this, but that's fine. Right, conductive wire, this could go here. I mean, you could definitely use a regular wire for this, but like we're gonna make more. I'm just going to make the power plant over here. I don't know. Maybe we don't do like a complete power plant at the moment. Maybe we just put the stuff up here just to get it running. Take this one out of gold. We'll just plug this into the... We'll just plug this into the volcanoes to start, because that will generate plenty of excess power while this is running. Once it actually gets up to temperature. This will melt soon. It's just not overly conductive. It's fine. What else do we want? The gas pipes. So this could go out here, and then where the heck is this going? A Mimilet? Oh look! Guys! We have evidence! We have evidence that we can print the prehistoric planet pack stuff. It's not even Cycle 500 yet. Very, very interesting. I guess we will print it. Be careful it doesn't get eaten. Yeah. Won't get eaten here. There's no pips. Wait. Wait. Where are the pips? There are pips. It's in a room. It's fine, the pips can't get in here. Oh! Oh, right. We need to actually plant it, don't we? Yes. Yeah. I'm just gonna stick it in here. We'll just feed it. It will be the lone critter. It'll be the lone critter that these guys are looking after. This is so funny. This is always funny to me. Well done. You're defying physics. What else is flooded? Yeah, that's fine. The hydrogen needs to go to this thing. We definitely need to vent it first. Actually, you know what? For now, don't even bother with that. For now, just put the vent here so we can vent this room. This one can vent over here. But we definitely won't need more oxygen than one electrolyzer, so we can just shove this here. This awkward gap. I'll need to put the actual liquids in here. That should be fine. We're not finishing this off today anyways. Okay, it looks like the uranium is melted, which means I could actually get... this done. So what I'll need to do... This will be a heat leak for the time being. I'll need to open this, empty this, and then tile this very quickly. And I will need to put a tile here as well to make sure that stays vacuum. It's fine. This could all be priority 8. Regarding the tiny FPS count, the size and position can be changed in settings. Really? Cool. I don't really mind it being this small, but it's good to know that we can change it. Thank you. That was bugging me a while ago. I can still read it, though. So, I used to have a, yeah, Steam settings. I used to have a 4K laptop before I got this one. I don't know what possessed me to get a 4K laptop in 2015, but there we go. I spilled lemonade on it, so I'm used to reading teeny tiny text. Because I used it A, for Excel when I was doing my PhD, so I could fit as many cells on the screen as I could. And B, I played European Universalis 4, and that game did not have UI dynamic scaling at the time, so we just made do with the very small text. Right, now deconstruct this, and then we should be alright, because this should melt. Then we can actually get in here, and then we can fix the naphtha situation, which has gone awry. Because that's going to need a small amount of fixing. Yeah, there you go. Overheating. Door. Don't care. And then you guys can just keep doing this for now. Does EU4 have UI scaling even now? Man, I don't know. I'm not playing EU4 again. I played thousands of hours of EU4 too. Like, I should not be playing more EU4. Right, empty the liquid uranium, please. And then the naphtha can come over here. I can get relocated. This volcano will erupt at least once more. You can get out of here, you're just not choosing to. That naphtha is fine there. I know Stellaris is a UI scaling mod, which implies it doesn't have it natively. Well, I don't know. I'm not getting a 4K monitor again. There's not enough stuff that actually... Like, the thing is, like... I want to keep stuff 1080p because that's what most people have, and if I'm playing video games to stream them, I'm not really keen on streaming higher definition than most people are going to watch. Maybe if consumer behavior changes, then we'll change our minds. You know what, actually? Do grab this. A little bit. Relocate that here. We've got one more eruption, but there's an actual decent amount of steam in here now, so this should be fine. You only have 1080p? Yeah. I don't think in this current economy it makes sense. I was offered the access to the beta for testing out 2K streaming, which is 1440p. But, I don't know. Why is that even called 2K? I guess it's like 2560p width-wise? I have enough resolution, to be honest. That is not my main concern. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Wire could go here. Set this to 10 and 90. This is literally just so we can stop exporting oxygen from the other asteroid. But again, we'll set that up later. Right. You're good. Okay. Gunk extraction required. Good. Right. I probably want a door here so that you're not accessing all the hot iron. Just dumped it on the floor, didn't you? It's fine. Okay, it's so much better. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it would look good. But I'm sure you guys want more frames too. And I'm willing to bet that you guys want more frames and you want more pixels. Right, I think we're actually nearly there. Okay, you're running out of stuff to do again. Any other random bits we could go grab? We don't overly care about this abyssalite. You can grab this. No, that's stupid. Don't do that. Grab this. That's stuff that you might actually want. Okay. I think all I'm going to do is wait for this to erupt and pray that it actually works properly now. I've got enough steam in here. And then this will be the thumbnail. Yet another metal volcano thumbnail. Well, I'm not going to wait here the entire time. Speed up a little bit. Speed up a little bit. Dig this out. Dig this out. We do just want to grab everything we can grab. Yeah. Grabbing. I mean, I don't mind 1080p streams. I'll just switch it to 2K because I'm using cinema wide mode. Fair enough. I don't care about you. I do want to put a door in here. You can have a tile too. Glad this isn't too much water. It was pretty close to being too much water. I think this is about the right amount of water. I don't think it'll get above 200 with this much. Now you're an actual power plant. That's good. Right, so you can dig all of this. I just want to see this erupt. And maybe am I going to save it now in case we need to reload? Probably not. We're probably not going to have to reload. As long as I don't watch full screen, it's okay. I'm used to watching YouTube at really bad resolutions because of internet. Yeah, I do that a lot when I'm at hotels. It's my go-to plan. Because I'm usually mostly just listening anyways, right? Right. I think we just want it mostly over here now, right? Can I get you guys to just come in here quickly, just for a photo shoot? It's all right. This has become my favorite part of the stream, just sort of hunting for thumbnails. Yeah, have fun. I could have you defragging on the floor. That'd be pretty funny, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get them all. Oh, you know what? Nah, don't worry about it. They're really excited to be here. Well, if we've done at least one volcano today, that's fine. Oh, you're actually doing a tuning? Amazing. Right. The naphtha has shifted. Why? I think we may perhaps have too much naphtha in here. It's pushing off of this tile. It is working properly. The uranium is getting very hot. The naphtha is getting very hot. How long is this erupting for? Okay, that's actually done. Okay, that's good. Well, it's not quite hot enough to actually run. That's awkward. We're waiting for the steam to get above 175 degrees. It might actually get there in a second. Yeah. Yeah, and now all the iron's gonna go in the conveyor meter, and then it's gonna run better. But the naphtha is being annoying again. What temperature is this coming out at? Yeah, that's a bit cooler, isn't it? Well, these are running yet. Okay. Class dismissed. Class dismissed. The meter is to make sure the metal's coming out in small enough packets that we can actually cool it just running it past the steam turbines once. At the moment, it's not cooling down because the steam turbines aren't running. Because it's not up to temperature yet. Because we just filled it with a load of salt water. But it's all good. We do actually have a video where I talk all about it. It is this one. I talk all about it. We have calculations for what to set your thermosensor to for optimum power generation. Really happy with this metal volcano build. But yeah, I think I'll do for today. So we've got all 3 volcanoes more or less laid out location-wise. We do need to wait for them to all erupt so we can actually get all the mass in here. We're going to be here for a while. The next priorities are setting up steam power with the geotuned salt water, exporting bleach stone in a way that's actually sustainable, and in all honesty, actually just setting up another puff farm because we need more bleach stone. We need more squeaky puffs. If we've got 2 GO2 chlorine vents, which we do, we actually need more squeaky puffs than 5, which is something I've never had to do before. So we're just going to jerry-rig one in here. If this room is the same and then this bit just gets shoved over here and we don't have a liquid lock, it should be fine. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. I could probably just leave this door here in the puff branch. I don't think that will necessarily cause an issue. I will save it here to remember that we have to do this. But it'll be exciting. At least we're actually going to use all this bleach stone. We made 33 tons of bleach stone and we haven't used any of it. So, yeah. Sounds good. Lots of stuff to do here. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Music. There you go. Alrighty. Thanks very much for hanging out, everyone. It's been nice as always. Take care. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. If you're not already following me on Twitch, feel free to follow me on here, and you'll get notifications when I go live. I usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Friday, weekdays, British time, 7:30 to 10:30. We've been doing the weekend this time because of IRL, but we should be back to our normal schedule now, hopefully. If I'm not, I'll let you know on the Discord. That's where we post ONI builds, talk about games, share builds, stuff like that. We also have a YouTube channel where I upload all the VODs, and if you want to know what to do with the Metal Volcano, it's on there too. And if you want to see the actual saltwater geyser steam turbine setup, there's a video on there for that too, how to profit from salty geysers. And that's what we're going to try and do tomorrow. Pretty sure we have all the resources we need to do that. We got the labor because they're all bored, so that's fine. But yeah, take care everyone. Who are we going to go raid? I'm not sure who we're going to go raid tonight. Let's see. Spore-Corific is playing. Oh wow, lots of people are playing. Oh, Just Jack is playing. Let's go raid Just Jack. I haven't seen him in ages. Excellent. Right. I think I've just started a new run by the looks of it. But take care everyone. We'll be back tomorrow. And get some sleep. That's for me. Not for you necessarily, but get some sleep. Bye for now.